can't stay here.
We need to go. Outfit!
Jump! What if her jump was terrible and she only made it like halfway and then just fell? That'd be crazy, right?
Go. But no, I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Let's go.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Are you two okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Is Volron... have we finally seen the last of him?
We can but hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers and Faria in a trance?
What? Those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renasalma. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renasalma in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dahna. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
Yo, we're actually going to Rena, okay.
I was not expecting Volron to actually be here.
He
Same.
seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Dahnans.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
Dude, I was not expecting Volron to, like, actually still be alive. Honestly, like, I already thought Volron was a pretty good villain for how much of him was used in the game because, you know, he wasn't, like, present throughout the whole game, and he might show up more at the end. I would love to see Volron show up more later in the end in some way or form. Because, seriously, after that scene right there, that was amazing. Like, I already liked Volron as a villain, but now he's, like, he's really up there. That bit at the end where he was still, like, resisting at the last second and revealing that he was Dahnan, not Renan, and all he cared about was, like, I really loved the line where he's like, Dahnan and Renan means nothing. There's only me and everyone else. I loved that line. That was so incredibly good. I absolutely love that. Gotta say, it's very impressive what Bandai was able to do with this Volron guy who was clearly not supposed to show up again after his first appearance. I know, right? We all thought he would never show up again after that one time in Ciclodia. That's wild. Oh, man. Let's do the skit real quick.
I didn't see that coming about Volron. As for those red women, to think they were monsters all along.
Tell me about it. One minute they look perfectly human. Next thing you know, they're not actually human at all.
They definitely weren't Renan or Dahnan. I'm not even sure language would get through to them.
So what were they then? Human Zoogle hybrids?
is the most terrifying thing anyone said all day.
How about you, Shion? Dohalim? You ever seen anything like that before?
No, never. However, if they're the same as the Red Woman we've seen with Volron, I think it's safe for us to assume they understand our language at the very least.
I had just so much I wanted to ask them. About Rena, and Shion's thorns.
Unfortunately, they blew themselves up before we got the chance. Why would they do such a thing, though? To take us with them? Or in order to keep something hidden?
Both sound plausible to my ears. They took off with the Renis Alma too, remember?
Yeah, they did. And the next time we meet them, we're going to make sure they tell us everything they know.
Crazy, man. Crazy. We had like 300 SP from that fight. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. We just used up a lot of Shion's SP, but we're about to look at all of the other characters and start allocating a lot of theirs. So what am I doing? Am I just leaving? Can I like fast travel out, or do I need to go out the hard way? I did want to come back into this altar chamber real quick. Oh, dude, I can't wait to go to Renan and see what's going on. The story of this game is so good. I'm so invested. So incredibly invested. Oh, I cannot fast travel. All right, we got to go out the hard way. That's fine. Don't mind me just passing through, hoping not to run into another Volron. I wasn't able to pay enough attention during that fight. That fight, by the way, would have gone a lot more difficult if I hadn't had the attack multiplier up. It let us get through it a bit quicker. But that fight was pretty quick, all things considered. The 3 red women demon creatures weren't actually that difficult. It seemed like I was able to get away with just wailing on them a lot. We're back here again. Oh, a healing spot. How convenient. Did this just happen to respawn because I remember it was before a boss earlier, or am I gonna run into another boss? There's only one way to find out. Oh, this music is so good. All right, gotta get back out of the maintenance passageway. Gotta avoid all these Zoogles, or I mean, we could, you know what? We could fight them. Why avoid when we can murder instead? Am I right, fellow gamers? Did you know that she never misses? Hey, check this out. Rending Flash. Easiest dodge of my entire career. Hey, no, I'm hitting this guy. Oh, now I get my overlimit thing, of course. You scumbag, how dare you not let me get a finisher on you. Goodbye.
Too fast.
10 pack. I'll trip it up.
Going in.
Double demon pack. I'll burn it all.
Burn it all.
Flaming pillar. Fire.
Man, that Mystic Art never gets old. The Mystic Arts in this game are phenomenal. Goodbye. Got him.
I'm not done.
You're next on the list, buddy.
Go for it. Prepare to crumble.
No.
Destroyed.
Not done.
Man, you guys suck at your jobs. Whoops, did that too early. Spoke too soon.
I'm all freaked up. Sleep now.
Double demon fang.
Easiest double D. No! My double demon bang! I was about to get the break on you. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Light burst forward.
No matter who I choose, they just give me Rinwell with them.
A comfortable win.
Those guys drop grape gels. That's amazing. Wait, there are a lot of gems back here to get? Hold up, hold up. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Hi there. I want all this stuff.
Out of my way.
Man, Dohalim, you would not believe how much of a bind I'm in right now, brother.
I'm not done.
Did you at least get, you at least got 2 Zoogles there, okay. Oh, look at my HP stat. It barely exists anymore.
Double demon fang.
Yo, where are my heals at, though? Oh, I've been healed. All right, cool, cool, cool.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Go away.
Yeah.
Fire. What's up, losers? How's it going? In a bind. Burn, 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 burn. Ooh, hello, Shion. Get him, girl. Whoops. I pressed up too early. Yeah, I screwed that up with something fierce. Don't look at me, chat. Look away from the screen. You don't need to see what's happening right now. It's just my failures and disappointments, as always. Oh, hello.
Consuming wildfire.
Nailed it. Excuse me, you should be dead. You should be dead. You should be dead. Goodbye.
Pull them away!
Nope, in a bind. In a bind? Dude, I just love hearing him say in a bind. I don't know why, but I do. Give me my break. Get him, Law.
Say no more.
No more to be said.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Give me those hex breakers. I don't even know what they make. I need the thing to make the Mystic Crest, dude. Yo, tier 5 Lucky Pebbles, actually a little tempting. Radiant Genesis is a really good finisher. I should do a tier list of all the finishers. They are all very good. Like, there is not a bad finisher in the game. Some are definitely better than others, but they are all good. They did amazing with that in this game, for sure. Among the many other things they did amazingly well with. Later, losers. I don't have a modifier anymore, so I just want to get out of here. What's going on right here, huh?
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
The lights are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone? Joe?
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing. So she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once!
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Lenegus is in grave peril.
So I can see.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration's still a way off.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegus from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
At ease? Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust. That's it. Who's the highest-ranking person in Lenegus right now?
Lenegus wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Yo, let's go, Dohalim, get it!
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lenegus. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Elda Menancia.
Look, up there! It's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid, as people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegus, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among many. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
What great timing!
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegus, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright, or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like... oh, I don't know. Musical talent, for example.
What if...
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different.
What if you're not good with music, though?
I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept turn against death. To see a future.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegus till you get back.
Thank you.
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Elda Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegus who need someone to guide them. Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted? From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world. Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes. We should be heading back to the ship. Business on Rena awaits.